All right. Hi, everyone from OBSA. We have here Leah, and she's going to talk about the ASU Mentor Network. She's going to be talking about how to apply for it. She also has a PowerPoint. If you have any questions, we will be putting up her LinkedIn as well as the ASU Mentor Network site. So if you give your attention to Leah, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thanks, Marissa. Hi, everyone. I'm Leah Mills, as Marissa mentioned. I work in the W.P. Carey School of Business and Career Services, and I currently sit on our employer relations team. So I was previously in the mentorship coordinator role, managing all mentorship career development opportunities, so professional and alumni connections to students. And I recently moved into the employer relations role, managing our career fairs and connecting students with employers. And of course, one of those opportunities is mentorship. So excited about all of your interest, and hopefully, we can give some more insight into the platform and get you connected with some great professionals to help with your career growth. The ASU Mentor Network, so to start, is a brand new platform. It was just rolled out this summer. And the really great thing about this platform is that it's open to all Arizona State University students. So it has a big reach and a lot of connections in there as well. And hopefully some people in locations, around the country and around the globe. So this platform is really great because it does have a lot of opportunities to connect with mentors, and a lot of different variations in how mentorship can be conveyed. So a lot of people think of mentorship as a traditional, committed, kind of formal partnership. And this platform really allows you to connect with a lot of different individuals on, really any way you want to take the relationship. So I'll definitely walk through the platform. If you have any questions while I'm going through it, feel free to shout them out. Otherwise, I'll leave some time at the end as well to ask any questions. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you all can see the platform. Let's see. Can you all see that? Good. No?
Yeah.
This one that says join our community? Okay, perfect. All right, so this is the main homepage. It's mentorship.asu.edu. So as I mentioned, this is available to all ASU students as well as any of our university partners, alumni, faculty, staff, really anyone that's a partner of the university has access to this system. Up at the top, you'll notice that there are some different FAQs specific to students, specific to mentors, and then just some general answers or Q&A about the platform. In here, you can see a lot of the different opportunities that are available to you as a student, as well as maybe if you have any questions about the technology or things that you're having trouble with, or just expectations about joining the network. Here's a lot more in-depth and detailed information. Of course, myself, so I'm representing the W.P. Carey School of Business, but there are a lot of the other colleges that work in the platform as well. And along with our ASU University Career Services as well. So there's a lot of support, a lot of people that are really helping you get involved and get connected to people on this platform. So if you read through this and have any questions, or you're like, this sounds awesome, I'd love to join, you can go back to this main page and click Join Community. So this website is where you'll always go to access the platform. Once you have a profile, you can click sign in, and that will take you right to your profile. So once you click join our community, there's 4 different sign-in options. As students, you'll always be directed to the My ASU login. But what's really nice too is that you can link your LinkedIn or Facebook profiles, and it will auto-populate all of your information that you've already inputted on those social sites. So through that, you don't have to re-add, all the jobs you've had, all of your education, that type of stuff. I'll take you through the sign-up process very quickly so that you can kind of get a feel for what it looks like. Actually, I'm not going to be able to do that because it's going to log me in. Let me real quick go back to sign out, sign in. So I'll just make a test account so you all can kind of see this login process. The thing with this process is it's super easy, super streamlined. It doesn't take that long to actually sign up. So that's something that's super easy to do very quickly. So once you see this, you'll click whatever whatever user type that you fall into. Obviously, you all are mostly students. And then when you graduate from ASU, your account will actually be transitioned into an alumni. So you can continue to engage, connect with other alumni in the platform, or give back to students as well. And it's not going to let me click this actually, because this will have you verify your account with your ASU login. So I'm just going to pretend I'm something else. So in here, you'll just fill out your educational background. Let's see if that lets me. The more information that you can provide, the stronger your matches will be, or the easier that you'll be able to connect with other people within the platform. In here, this is similar to LinkedIn, where you can add a profile photo, a headline, your current location, as well as places that you're working right now. Or other places that you've worked in the past, you can also add in this section as well. One thing we strongly recommend is definitely adding in a photo. As most of you know, a lot of people are more interested in connecting if they can see what you look like, get a feel for who you are and what you're interested in here. So in your headline, you'll see a lot of different examples about, things you're interested in. You could put your location, your career aspirations, those types of things. We'll just go through this really quick too.
Hey, Leah, sorry to interrupt. We can only see your PowerPoint.
Oh my gosh, the whole time. I'm so sorry. Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Actually, let me see if I can do this. Sorry, because I like this screen better. This one. Good. Now can you see it or no?
No, still only the PowerPoint.
Now?
Yes.
Okay, so sorry about that. I'll just go back a little bit. So here's where you'll go through the whole sign up process, that type of thing. It's super intuitive, as I mentioned, so it's not hard at all. And again, you can basically put in any information that you feel is appropriate. We'll go through that. The nice thing is that it automatically pulls up your location. So especially for you online students that aren't located in Arizona, this is a really good opportunity to put in where you're located, and it will automatically pull that and show you other people in those locations as well. So then you'll go through here, you can set your availability preferences. So you can set how many requests you're open to having and those types of things in this area. Through here, you'll just go through some other basic profile information, and then at the end, you'll sign a code of conduct, which really just sets the expectations about what's applicable on the site. If there are ever any questions with sign up, please feel free to let me know, and I'm happy to help. So once you're approved in the site, this is what the main dashboard looks like. So right when you log in, you'll see this. This has a lot of the most applicable announcements. Based on your profile settings, it will show you mentors that are recommended for you that might have similar interests to you, recent discussion posts. So if you have questions about things, of course, you can post there as well, but also you can read what other students and professionals are asking here. Some different resources, and then upcoming events. So these are basically all tabs that are pulled from this maroon navigation bar on the top. So you can always, navigate to those sections here as well. In the events tab, those are all networking related events. So we do post events that are in other locations. Obviously those aren't super frequent, but if we host like an alumni mixer or a networking event in a city in a different state, we'll post it here. So if it's near you, obviously you're welcome to register to attend and that type of stuff. But again, the events are all networking related and mentoring related. Through here as well, once you log in, you'll get a matching quiz that will auto-populate on the top of your profile. And in there, you'll put what cities you're interested in meeting others in. So maybe maybe I'm located in Phoenix right now, but I'm interested in meeting someone in Milwaukee or Chicago or DC. So you can put things like that, and it will pull from your profile other people living in those cities as well to recommend them. Also, the other matching quiz questions are industries that you're interested in. So if you're interested in accounting or a specific business industry, you can pull all of those here, and those will also auto-populate your matches. Other different help topics, so these are mostly career related, but of course there's a lot of different topics that you can select, and of course that's super easy for you if you're looking at graduate school or something, you know, very targeted. You can select that here and then search for other professionals that have identified that that's a topic that they're interested in helping with. So that's really important to fill out, especially as you start connecting with different people. So the first way to connect is through this Make a Connection tab. Let me go through there. So in here, this basically pulls every single mentor profile. So these are, again, a lot of faculty, staff, alumni, professionals that all have offered their services to help ASU students. So in here, up at the top, you can search literally any keyword that you want. You can also search by location, by major, by industry. There's a ton of different filters, so you can find a specific person that you're interested in connecting with. Now, let's say you want to connect with someone in person that's located in your city. You can type that city in the search bar, and it will pull up every single mentor in the system that lives in that city. Again, I know some of the bigger cities are very spread out, but that gives you someone that's maybe closer to where you're located, especially if you're looking to meet someone in person. The greatest thing about this system, though, is that it's really built for online. So we have a ton of mentors that are located across the country. So there's a lot of different opportunity to connect and chat over video, in person, email, those types of things. Say you're looking for someone in a specific area with a specific background. It will pull up people that fit your needs. So once you find someone, you can click on their profile, look at all of their different experience and background, so their bio, where they're currently working, what their major was, where they went to school, what their interests are. You can learn a lot of information about someone to see if that's someone that would help you with your career, someone that you really want to connect with. Once you find someone that you're interested in connecting with, you can either click this star button to favorite that mentor, which will remind you to go back and connect with them later on, or you can connect with them immediately. So say I'm really interested in connecting with Michael, I can click the Let's Connect button. I can either request a meeting or send him a message. If I request a meeting, it does pull their calendars because all of our mentors and mentees are able to sync their personal calendar, personal or professional calendars with the system. So it will pull up times that he has available. Through there, I can pick different topics that I'm interested in connecting with him about. And then I can select my method of communication. So a video call, which can be done through the platform, or you can set up an external link through Zoom or Cisco, really anything that works for you. You can set up a phone call or an in-person meeting. So let's say I wanted to do that. You can pick the time. It auto-populates your time zone, so hopefully that's easy with scheduling, that you don't mix up, you know, what time you're actually going to be connecting. Confirm that, and then it will auto-populate a message. So this is really a shell to give you some framework on what to say to this person. The really great thing is that it does give you some feedback. So of course, this is a good opportunity to connect with different mentors, alumni, and professionals. It's not a job platform. So if you're interested in connecting, it's going to tell you, you know, if I type, I want a job, it's going to give me some feedback, you know, maybe recommend not to say those types of things. Also, it's going to give you different tips on ways to be professional, those types of things. So it's super nice in that sense. Say I'm not ready to have a meeting with Michael, I can also just send him a message. So I could send him something saying, you know, I saw your profile, I love your background, I'm super interested in learning more about how you got to the point you are in your career. Let me know if you would be interested in connecting or helping me, you know, with some questions I have. The nice thing about this is that it gets sent directly to the mentor's email inbox. So he never has to log back into the system to reply. And then you'll also get a response in your inbox in your email and can reply directly through email as well. So that's a nice thing, that you don't always have to be logging into the system every single time you want to communicate. However, all of your communication will be logged in this inbox up here. So you'll be able to see every type of communication that you've had in here. This is where you can send messages, schedule video chats, propose new meetings, that type of thing. So all of your communication is stored in here, but you can communicate through email. Through here, you can also update your profile by clicking on your photo icon up here. So you can update your profile, you can add documents, you can see what events you've attended or events that you would be interested in attending, and you can update your preferences. So through here is where you can update the different notifications you want, you know, your time zone, email, all of that, your calendar, the matching quiz, everything there. On your profile, you can add a bio, your current and past experience, connect all of your social media accounts just by clicking this pencil icon. So it's super easy, super adjustable, very user-friendly. I think that's all there. So this Make a Connection is great to connect with mentors and alumni professionals informally because obviously everything is on demand. You can send a message at any time, any day. Really, you have access to connect with people at your fingertips. Of course, this is super informal, so it doesn't have to be a long-going relationship. You could connect with someone once just to ask a question, or you could form a long-term relationship and set up consistent meetings and opportunities to continue meeting and working towards goals. Another opportunity to get involved in is our mentoring programs. So as a W.P. Carey School of Business student, you have the option to join the professional mentorship program. So in this program, we match you with a mentor. So again, in the Make a Connection tab, everything is completely student-driven outreach. Mentors cannot see your profile, so they can't reach out to you. It's all students reaching out to mentors, which is really great because you can go through, see exactly who you want to connect with as many individuals as you want. But in this program, we will match you with someone. So we'll take an algorithm, pulling all of your interest, all of the mentors' interest, and match you up together. This happens in January, so we'll be matching at the end of this month, and then it also happens in the fall, in September, just after Labor Day. So they're 12-week cycles. The expectation is that you meet with a mentor once each month, so 3 times throughout the 12 weeks. That's obviously just a very basic minimum standard. Of course, if you and your mentor have more time, more commitment, you really hit it off, you're welcome to connect as many times as you want. But through here as well, you'll be matched and you'll also receive a set of goals, resources, which I'll go through in more detail as well. And you'll have, you know, more support, some more guidance on how to have a mentoring relationship. So I know a lot of times students are like, wow, I need a mentor. I've been hearing that, or I'm very interested in connecting with someone in the industry I'm interested in working, but I have no idea where to start. This is a really good place to be connected, to get some more of that support and to have some more guidance in the relationship that you want to have. So through here, again, you can also see mentors that are in the program as well. And you can, same as the community, you can filter through different interests that you have. So students that join the program can, before we do matching at the end of the month, go through all of the mentors, star who their favorite mentors are, someone that they definitely would be interested in connecting with, and that will be taken into account when we match at the end of the month. Through here, there's also a discussion board, so you can post different discussions specifically to School of Business. Again, as I mentioned, there are a ton of different resources. So there's an orientation, the timeline, and then different resources about getting started, an agenda, or what your schedule could look like when you meet with a mentor. You know, how to organize your first meeting, how to set goals, those types of things. So this provides a lot of different resources that are not required, not mandatory, but of course a good starting place and something to get your mentorship on the right track. The partnership agreement is something really unique to this program because it does have different guidelines and expectations, so that when you're meeting with your mentor, you know what both of you prefer, you know what to expect, and you know how you're going to be successful in this relationship. So it's a good way to share your goals, share your expectations, and get on the same page. Through here, there's also the timeline, so you can see throughout the 12 weeks what it kind of looks like. So it kind of walks you through the goals and resources and how to be successful throughout your mentorship. Through here, there's also specific events that we might have and those types of things that, you know, are things for you to connect with mentors on another level. And also sometimes we do virtual things as well. So just another way to connect with people as you see fit. So that's kind of the W.P. Carey Mentorship Program. If you're interested in joining this formal program, this button will be green for you. Click the green Join Program button, and you'll have a couple more questions to fill out that really help us dig deeper into your interests so that we can match you up better to align with the mentor's background and your career aspirations. Another opportunity to engage on this site is through groups. So there are some different, business career interest communities. So an area for everyone that's interested in that specific area to really connect, converge, find other people that have like interests. Through here, they have a lot of discussions and that type of stuff to help answer any questions that you might have. Through here, there's a lot of career focus groups, but as well, there's some, international student groups, the Peace Corps group. So a lot of different more specific and targeted groups that kind of are a small targeted population within the entire network. I think I went through the discussion, resources, and events tab as well, but as you can see, there are a ton of discussions in here that people ask about specific things that are career related that they're struggling with, or just want to see how other people handle those types of situations. I think, so that's kind of a very basic overview of the platform. I don't know if anyone has any questions about specific areas or, things that I didn't maybe point out. No?
I actually do, real quick for you.
Awesome.
This is Rachel. So I actually did the mentorship program last semester for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a guy I really liked. I put in there this time when they asked me if I wanted to do it again that I didn't want a new mentor, but I wanted to do it if he was interested in doing it again. So I never received anything after that, so I kind of just thought maybe he didn't want to. But you had mentioned January. Is that something that maybe I'll be notified in January? And then what happens if your previous mentor doesn't want to do it again? Like, what happens to that?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. Sorry, since we've had so much transition, we're a little slow right now because we're hiring a new mentorship coordinator. But you will be notified shortly, so I'm so sorry for the delay. But if you're both interested, we'll continue to keep that open, especially because if you're starting a new round of mentorship, you'll get sent the exact same goals. So you'll both connect. One option for the mentors is that they have the opportunity to stay with their mentee that they had the first semester as well. And then they also have the option, if they're like, I really want to continue this relationship with Rachel because I had a great experience, we've formed a great connection, and I want to continue helping her achieve her goals. They also have the option to add a new mentor or a new mentee if they want to, take on another student or start a new relationship. A lot of times if the mentors don't want to continue the mentoring the same student, which doesn't happen that often, especially if you've had a successful relationship, we'll notify the student and say, we're happy to help with a new relationship. But that's honestly, if the connection has been successful, it's very rare.
Okay, perfect. I was like, well, maybe I can email him, but I didn't want to email him if he had told ASU he didn't want to do that. I didn't want to encroach on his.
Yeah. No, that makes complete sense. So we'll follow up definitely. And a lot of times, the mentor will explain if they don't want to do it, they feel like they can't help the student anymore. So it's nothing, a lot of times it's nothing against the student, but it's like, I feel like I helped them get, to the point that they're at, or I provided all the insight I have, and I think they might be better off with a different person. But we'll let you know.
Perfect.
Any other questions?
So are a lot of your mentors ASU graduates then?
Yeah, I would say right now probably 75% are alumni. And there are a lot of mentors in here that are specific to the School of Business, which is really great. Most of them are alumni that either did their undergrad or master's degree here and are really wanting to either connect with the students or hoping to give back. So a lot of them went through similar processes that our current students go through, the same programs or those types of things. Something that is interesting, because I think it gets skewed a lot, is a lot of times people think that mentors are just giving back and the mentees are the only ones that need the help. And a lot of the mentors that we work with are like, I honestly learn as much from the student as a student learns from me. So I think it's really important to keep in mind that this is definitely a two-way street. And a lot of the mentors are, of course, looking to give back and help a student go through something that they went through. But also they're learning from you as well.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah, of course. Any other questions? I think one thing to point out with this program is that because this platform was just launched in September, there's still a ton of area for growth. We're still promoting the program, recruiting students and mentors, all the time. And we're hoping to see a lot more growth with this as we continue on throughout the semester. And we're devoting some more resources to this platform so that we can continue to enhance it, continue to help give the students and the mentors what they need to be successful. So hopefully there's a lot more to come.
Okay, and then can you just say again when the spring matchup ends for applications?
Yeah, so we're hoping to get everyone in the system by the 1st of February, and we'll be doing some matching throughout the last couple weeks of January. But we want to give students, because the semester just started last week, we want to give students enough time to get their feet on the ground with their new class schedules and that type of stuff. So we'll continue matching through the first week of February. But as a rule of thumb, if you could be in the system by the 25th of January, that would be the best, so that you're in that first round of matching when everyone is available.
Any more questions from anyone else? No. And then you said you were going to send over the PowerPoint as well?
Yes, and I'll send that over right now.
Okay. So we'll have this video posted for everyone. We'll have Leah's LinkedIn as well as the ASU site on our LinkedIn and on our OBSA website. And we'll have that PowerPoint for anyone else that has further questions. The site does have a frequently asked questions area as well, if you want to go to that and see any frequently asked questions. Otherwise, Leah was nice enough to give us her contact information if anyone else has any questions after watching the video, if they want to contact her.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you've all memorized the first slide since it was up forever, so you'll see what the rest has.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's it then. So thank you everyone for joining. You guys have a great night. Thank you, Leah.
Yeah, thank you all. We hope to see you in there and,